Leo Club of Royal College includes women with disabilities. The Leo Club of Royal College Colombo 7 included women with disabilities on International Day for Women 2021. The Leo Club interviewed 10 influential women in Sri Lanka, which included an interview with Manique Gunaratne.
The woman we are with today is a person with sheer willpower, mental strength and talent. Manique Gunaratne is the Manager Specialized Training and Disability Resource Centre of the Employees Federation of Ceylon. Ms Manique Gunaratne's work on disability rights has been recognised nationally and internationally, leading specialised in training, promoting and developing information technology for persons with disabilities. She has played a major role in advocacy and lobbying for persons with disabilities. Overall, she has made a difference in thousands of lives. Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, you have reached a certain status in society, that too fighting a disability of your own, while aiding thousands of others to live a much better life. How did Manique Gunaratne become the Manique Gunaratne she is today?
How Manique Gunaratne became Manique Gunaratne, who I am today, I strongly believe in the 5 D's. First D is dream. I had a dream to become what I am today. The second D is the desire. I had the desire to achieve my dream. The third D is determination. I was determined to achieve my goals. The fourth D is dedication. I did all my work with dedication. And the fifth D is discipline. I did everything with good discipline. So these 5 Ds made me what I am today.
Thank you, ma'am. You have spent a large part of your life dedicating yourself to help other people. What empowered you to take up this task? And when did you know that you wanted to do this for your life?
When I became vision impaired, earlier I was a sighted person, and when I lost my vision, now I know the difference between the society with people with non-disabilities and now as a person with a disability, how the society treats people with disabilities. So I wanted to reach the top professionally and economically be well off. So I worked toward it, and me being reaching the top will not do. There are so many other persons with disabilities wanted my help and giving their hands to take them up the ladder. So that's why I thought that I must do work to serve people with disabilities because they are marginalized. So for them to come up in life, be empowered, be independent, and that's all what I wanted. Not only me, I thought of we all should come out of this nurture.
Ma'am, your hard work has definitely made an impact in these people's life. But where do you see the lives of these persons with disabilities in 50 years? What is your target you wish to reach by then?
I must actually say it is much better what is was 30-40 years ago. But we have a long way to go. So we must always change because in Sri Lanka, due to cultural barriers and overprotection by the families, most of the people with disabilities are not empowered. They are not independent. So it's very important for them to be independent. We must always have a rights-based approach. Long time ago, it's a charity-based approach that society had towards persons with disabilities, where they thought it's due to a sin done in the previous birth, and they thought it's a charity-based model. Thereafter, it became the medical-based model. So the society thought that it's a medical problem, and if there is no cure for whatever disability, you should stay at home with taking medical care. And after that, it came the social-based model. Then the society thought it's a social responsibility for persons with disabilities, and that's how all these social services and whatever they do for persons with disabilities. Now all those models are not there now. Now it's a rights-based model that we have to adopt. It's our right of persons with disabilities. When a baby is born or you become a person with a disability later on in life, whether you are a person with a disability or a person with a non-disability, you have the equal rights. So we must have the rights-based approach. Then all persons with disabilities in 50 years' time will be able to enjoy the life with dignity and justice for all.
In every success story, there are always hurdles. In your life, what was the biggest setback you faced, and how were you able to overcome that?
I became vision impaired in my late 20s. I had a good childhood, exceptional educational background, and then in my late 20s I became vision impaired. So the society started, I felt the difference, how the society treats persons with disabilities and persons with non-disabilities. Some of them even told me that I will not be able to do any work, or even for that matter like on the street. That worked very badly in my mind, and I thought someday in my life I will reach the top in my professional career. And I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to everyone who supported me to come up to this level and make me what I am today. So actually it's the change of mindset, it's the attitudes of the society, that made me say that. If the society treated me in a more empathetic way, it would have been much better. But they always had the sympathetic approach and also the attitudes towards persons with disabilities. So I tried to overcome all this and change everything, to change attitudes of the society. That's the most important thing. So where I did it. And I performed my duties with meticulous care, patience, poise, professionalism, and most of all with the greatest efficiency to make me what I am today.
Thank you, ma'am. Even when the world said no, you were brave. But in your lifespan, was patriarchy ever one of the reasons why you almost felt like you wanted to fail?
Yes, in Sri Lanka we have a patriarchal society. Everywhere, wherever I go, maybe at a family level, at national level, and international level, when you work in the society, always the patriarchal society comes forward. So for women, it's very difficult to come up in life. For example, actually I must say, one, being a woman, two, being a woman with a disability, and it was very difficult to come up in life, because there were so many people who were waiting to pull up from the legs and put down, and even the mentality should go, most of the time it went down. So I was thinking what to do. So yes, I agree with you, because in Sri Lanka we have the patriarchal society, and it's very difficult for a woman, and I am a woman with a disability, to come up in life.
And yet you endured, ma'am. And now you have succeeded. What was your biggest achievement that you have received in your life?
I have many achievements which I have received in life, both nationally and internationally. I have received 8 national awards and 2 international awards for the work that I do for persons with disabilities and for my professional achievements. And in the international arena, I have many more achievements, such as I have addressed the UN, I have attended the United Nations Conference of State Parties, I have addressed the World Blind Union General Assembly, and at Asia Pacific level. So those were my greatest achievements up to now.
Thank you, ma'am. Now moving on to a little lighter side of the interview. If you were given the opportunity to time travel, what is the first thing that you would want to change?
Change change the way people think of people with disabilities. That's where the change should happen. Even when I am became vision impaired, even I thought what to do and how I could change my life. So it's always the change of attitude.
Thank you, ma'am. What do you believe are your 3 best traits and why do you say so?
I would say the 3 H's. There are 3 switches in life. The 3 X. One is the head. From my head, I gain knowledge. Second H is hands. From the hands, I gain my skills. And the third H is heart. From the heart, I gain good attitudes.
What is the quote that you live by?
Nothing about us without us, leaving no one behind.
And why do you say so? Why do you believe that that quote is one thing that every person in Sri Lanka should take to heart?
Especially because me being a woman with a disability, we are marginalized from the society and also from being a woman with a disability. So always remember, when in the society, I would like to give this message to the society on this International Day for Women. All women with non-disabilities, please know that we are part of you. Although we have a disability, we are part of you. So always remember, if you speak about women with disabilities, always include a woman with a disability. Do not leave us behind.
Thank you, ma'am, for those inspirational words. If you are given the choice of choosing a superpower, what superpower would you choose and why did you want to choose that superpower?
I want to use this superpower to empower women with disabilities in all corners of Sri Lanka and thereafter at international level or global level.
And what is that superpower?
To empower people with disabilities. The strength to empower people with disabilities. Be a motivational speaker to motivate other women with disabilities who cannot reach up to this level.
Thank you, madam. As usual, just like the rest of our interviews, we are giving you the opportunity to speak to the aspiring women who are listening to this interview right now. Would you like to say anything to them?
Yes. Do not have reservation of the work that women, or for that matter women with disabilities, can do. They are good or even better than persons with a or women with not yet with a disability. So the message I would like to give is change your attitudes from sympathy to empathy, dependence to independence, hidden to open, segregation to integration, exclusion to inclusion, to create a women-friendly environment with dignity and justice for all women.
Thank you, ma'am. This has been a very inspirational interview, and we hope that everyone watching this, men or female, can learn from you and they can endure and they can overcome any hurdles that thrown towards them. Thank you for agreeing to do an interview with us, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Please subscribe and join hands with us to make the right real.